AYV Television on Channel 33 with the broadcast live from the studios na Tawail na Freetong, and we dey online www.ayvnews.com. We also stream live now Facebook page. This na Hot Seat, the Art Talk Show, the program where they talk to politicians, people in public service, business people, civil society, people in the media as well, about things that they happen on how this country for develop. Waiting we they do as individuals, we get position of trust, within our politics, within opposition, within governance, waiting we they do for change things them. My name is Amadou Lamganaba, and that's why they welcome you inside this edition of the program. Today on edition of the program, we can talk about politics and governance as well. And I welcome with viewers on our Facebook page as always. We they ask una, for making our contributions responsibly. We can agree or disagree. We all know go support everything. We all get your opinions, interest, and who side we the support. But as always, the bigger picture is we all want a better Sierra Leone. We all like Sierra Leone, and as I can say, most of we, if not we all safe, na one sim. Now this country no more sabi. We not get other side for go. So if you have well, now we only the affect. If you go good, if the healthcare okay, lights they, water they, now we all the benefits. It not mean whether the SLPP, APC, and GC or other political party. So let me disagree for agree. Let me make quick comments responsibly. Let me not abuse anybody, because everybody gets rights to an opinion. Now that's make we provide them platform here, so we go discuss issues them of national concern. Welcome to the program. Inside today's on program, we can talk to Honorable Ambassador Almami Kamara. We been on serve as a member of parliament. He served as president of the Youth League of the All People's Congress, the APC. Same way so serve as Minister of Youth Affairs, and the same way so serve as ambassador of Sierra Leone to Iran. But they can talk about politics, as in one of the people that we just don't declare for the flag bearer for the APC party. Honorable Ambassador, welcome to Hot Seat. It is a pleasure having you.
Good afternoon, my brother, Mr. Lamganaba, and good afternoon, viewers.
You're very much welcome. How has it been, being in opposition from governance? You were in governance, one of the people who have been the talk for the ambassador them.
Yeah,
we government change, yeah.
Yeah.
So how has it been?
Well, do thank God, we don't come back home, some of us. We try just like what you say just now. Yeah, Sierra Leone, if you good, now for we all. If you go bad, now we all go suffer. And for some of us, like you say, we not want same. We don't come back home. So we thank God, we go up and down. We feel happy for the home. We feel happy and committed for continue, for give your own contribution, for work for the betterment of this country.
How does it feel being in opposition?
Well, it's challenging. But life now so for being ups and downs.
Is it about access to resources?
No, well, it all depends.
Power and,
it all depends how somebody they look at life. For somebody where in life now resources now in concern, now wealth, so you go worry on that angle. Or somebody where they see power for the sake of power, you want for be seen, you go ahead and call. But somebody where interested just in humanity, ready for the down, ready for the middle, ready for the up. It will feel great for always there around the community, for work with the community, for contribute to the community, for face the challenges the way the community they go through, for work with them. So for me, it has been very interesting. Though at the moment, given the politics where they go in our country, it's challenging to some extent politically, because some of the things that already happen, honestly, some of us not believe say for happen 60 years down the line. Okay. Because we believe say we all long fight for democracy, people and they will do their best. So we suppose for they go up progressively. Okay. I mean, like for instance, we will be in our power, APC. The people that vote we out, we brothers and sisters, they hold in our SLPP, they must go down note for the 1, 2, 3 reasons who make them voted us out. But it's so unfortunate, some of those reasons, and they come back. In fact, some things that they come back where some of us not believe. They see a situation where somebody goes to talk, oh, APC, be there now, this they do something, I just see that, so, oh my God, you get the opportunity for better than now. Okay. But if they go back, for coward and call
but
things
the
away.
immediate past, they must reference una.
Well,
una feel guilty of the things they wanna do. What you've served in a government? Like I
don't think so we get anything who feel guilty. 3-4 years down the line, what did happen at this country, I think say some of us get every reason for be proud.
Okay.
You understand? Proud in the sense the people don't get the opportunity for compare. Yes, one thing with humanity.
But you can't compare 11 years to 3 years.
No, you can compare. We say great leadership there, I can tell you, 6 months to 1 year. Mark difference all over the world.
Okay, so there has been no difference with the new government in 3 years. You would compare to 11 years in governance?
Well, if you say no difference, then you miss the point.
No, I'm asking you. I'm not saying. I'm asking you.
Yeah. Well, to me, as a nation, I always say no leader not in this world will no one for succeed. I think from the one, me and a lot of people have been in the media. I know all the view say President Bill no one for succeed. No, okay. I know all the view, definitely. Because when you look at it, there is a purpose where God make he be a leader. At least in your case, difference is small because he come for the second time. But the thing we're worrying, in as much as he want for success, some of the things that will happen will be believed say they're not supposed to happen again this day and age. When you look at the kind politics, the vengeance, I must be very clear. Me personally as a person, SLPP get very great people. Honestly, and as we go on, we will talk about it. But when you look at some of the things that we can remember, even with you, me now one of the first senior APC people that we come from the one where they talk to this government, say some of the issues they wouldn't tell you, not to true, now lies there, be careful, find out the policies. The things they put in place, so people in the car, oh, why I don't be so, oh, this and that, I am this and that. At the end of the day, the whole nation also today then go able to compare. So what will be the expect? Now, a situation where some of the hills the way we commit, all things being equal, this government for them better they up. Okay. Some of the mistakes they will commit, them for them improve on them. The economy, the other stuff, they for them improve. So what if it happen? Sierra Leone they progress. It no matter who that in a power as a nation. You can take 20, 30 years. We don't get rules and how people they rule past 15 years. Sierra Leone has not been bored with that. But the cardinal concern is how Sierra Leone they move compared to the rest of the world.
What are your assessments of President Bill in leadership as president of the country?
Well,
3 years down the line.
3 years down the line, I think, like I say, he gets a determination for me make a difference.
Hasn't he made any difference?
No, well,
he got the medium-term development plan. There's free quality education. There are other programs.
The free quality education, I think I don't talk at time without numbers. The thinking is laudable. Although most of them they be there around. APC, most of their stuff they are now be part of a policy. But for letting identify and clearly make us a commitment, it was great. Okay. Make no joke about it. Other efforts like bettering like the pensioners, bringing people to part, this for better getting living. People who don't serve this nation for so long, they not be they get make. I mean, laudable. Some of the pronouncements, they're laudable. Make no joke about it. But when it comes to the area of the politics itself and upholding democracy,
it seems you're more concerned about the politics rather than the policies.
Leadership crowns it all. It just
you're
happens.
More concerned than the politics than the things that really change the lives of the people.
Well, in our case and all over the world, political leadership is central.
So
when you get it right
there, to provide political leadership.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
When you get it right, me and you know how the country don't divided now politically more than any time, at least in our history.
But you're talking as an opposition person. But
as a Sierra Leonean
these were the same concerns the SLPP been raised.
Yeah, but to what magnitude?
No, they were sacking their people in governance. It was tribal. It was tribalism. It was you need for belong to a certain region for make you get certain appointment. It was there as
Lambra,
well.
now me you don't go forth. Back and forth on this issue over and over. The last time will come. When I challenge you the last time, you'll be able to count how many people away them feel say the government of President Nkrumah been pulled na government based on what they call so. But now even countless because we get to a point even drivers, cleaners, the division in terms of ethnic and regional, it also rife to a point. Believe you me.
Do we agree? Do we agree, Honorable, that politicians only they raise and complaints and these concerns when they are in opposition? When they are in governance, they seem for implement same. work with their own cronies, their own people, and their own tribesmen and people from the same region. Are you guilty of this as a politician?
No way.
Do you want to take responsibility?
No, certainly not. This is where I always challenge una, the journalists, them. That una they do well, but una need for go back and check who lives they would in public life. Like what you don't have to talk. Go back and play something if you see why they talk, I be don't commit them. Una get all the records. You understand? I take pride when it comes to narrowing the divide in this country. You cannot compare the government of President Nkrumah to that of
No,
President
I'm asking as a political
as an individual,
party and a government.
as a political party.
Not you as an individual.
Well,
I'm
fine.
asking
Of course,
as a
thank God you able to distinct me as an individual because these are things you and I
no,
know
I'm
I
asking
don't
about
believe in.
the government you serve.
Yes. Well, when it comes to the government, like I say, we are very proud. The government know this. So go back and find out. Look from cabinets. Look at other positions. Look at all areas.
But it was dominated by Northerners.
No.
It was.
When you talk about the Northerners, one thing we are not able to notice, SLPP, they get a large presence in the north.
But
even
the same SLPP will
no, we
tell
talk
you.
about
But the same
extremism.
SLPP will tell you we have Northerners in the southeast as well.
Whilst I agree, the problem could be, me, you, and other people for the concern about and for stand up to, now the extremists then are both parties.
Okay.
APC,
So that
SLPP are just names.
That is why I'm asking, as politicians and political parties, do you guys want to take responsibility that una don't push this divide? When this party is in governance, it relates more to young people them, and victimize and push the other one them. As politicians generally, SLPP, APC, NGC, and whatever, una want to take responsibility, say una responsible
now from the angle where they put them, as politicians, as political leaders in the country, we take responsibility. But within that confines of taking responsibility, right, of that collective approach, we also want una the journalists therefore dissect and look at us as individuals. Some of us don't stay around for a very long time, much younger we can inside. You can remember. And you just don't talk at this now. Don't be a youth leader of a political party in governance. I don't be a member of parliament. Now the president your hometown, my young brother, right? Voted for twice. I don't be a minister of youth affairs. I don't be leader of all political parties youth association. And I don't be an ambassador. So when we sit here now, my own argument is in as much as we take the blame collectively as a political class, but we also want to let people begin to discern and look at some of us with effort as an individual so that when we can't
talk about you as an individual. I just want to let me discuss issues about governance and politics. You've been talking about President Bio, and I ask you the question about what are your general assessments about in governance, implementation of projects. The government come with a new direction manifesto. Then get the medium-term national development plan, way inclusive of the free quality education and other programs. You think President Bio achieve a lot?
No, I don't go use the word achieve a lot. I always view, I think I always view as a leader, it gets great things the way you don't do. You just talk about it. The thoughts of the education business is very important for everybody. We begin to go school. We go want little people let them pick it and go school. So that is a laudable effort. I don't tell you other areas where they make effort. But one problem way important, what I think say His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, as we know that as a president, no able get right, he widen the political divide in this country more. Up to date, some of us not able to comprehend the kind of leadership we come inside. You and I know, you just talk at this now. I was one of the youngest diplomats them, I mean, in the past regime, you understand? Or perhaps in this country. Now maybe they talk for the diplomat. You know what it will happen. It was new. It never happened in our country. We get forget that Sierra Leone and face first, right? Look at the way that they pursue the officials of the past government. As I sit here, up to now, they don't find me wanting it. My passport is seized. I cannot travel. What I forget, I don't work all this while for leg, I know in a street, I shame, I be shabby, or I turn a criminal. Government, they give me small things, they block them. The effort, they not make it.
Receive your own benefits?
Come on, no, let's don't even go into that because then they will don't shelve, we don't talk.
No, but you receive your own?
What's benefit you?
No, they were with them in pay.
Up to no, what you can happy, that payment they differ. People are not able to understand. When I interview me, I be McKinney on that on radio, right? I thank the president for serious reason because we don't advocate. But for some of us, actually, we go in as 2 years. That payment wouldn't pay, not to in be the bone of contention. The bone of contention was our reparation, get me back and my family. The president being government, some people be they say, oh, then crooks or man not get picking under 18. I put the pictures of me picking them, then passport copied, then ticket everything, they refuse to pay. For come back with meetings, they refuse to pay. All of this, they did not pay. We don't talk up to now, they not pay. But I mean, they're not able to come for tell me, say, indeed, I was guilty. We left Danny, but I don't serve Sierra Leone, right? The payment what they do, they call it severance. That is who post you don't work, you get 1 month of every 1 year. That not get anything for do with people like us.
So
but that
government
beside,
still owe you?
see that, I mean, everything. In fact, they go further. They not just own. I go seize this opportunity for let President Bio read this with all due respect. My colleague will take after me. Even a money will legitimately what we spend and trust on behalf of this government. He go take her. He trust him. Say he not agree give me that money.
I don't understand. The ambassador will take over.
Certainly, the matter then a Ministry of Foreign Affairs. When a place like Iran, you don't get people away go say, go make money, wo people in the can and they travel. So most cases will be the people like us who love this country. Now will be the cover from you, Otisem. I left in October. Up to the 4-6 months, the money we then send. Right? The ambassador will go. This is not President Bio. That is why we get for Carl look at just now. Let you see the dangers of politics. President Bio and government don't send this money for go Iran. This was 2-3 years ago. This ambassador fly go take her because now Dubai, where one day me not go there for go take money. It go because now the head of chancery for Dubai. He go take this money, he say they learn him. 30 they not pay this money. Government don't send her. But he go and look at go under the club politics.
We'll go follow up.
We'll for all the thing.
We'll go follow up.
Just where you bring and I make with the counter.
Yes, we'll go follow
so
up
that
on
you go know some of
we'll go follow up on that and forget the ambassador on your
Yes.
side. But you know, the issue of politics and governance we you talk about. How much you think say yourself as opposition, you know, don't play a part for understand say we're in opposition, there's a party in governance, we need to respect them. They're in the party in governance, there is a president, we need to accept them, we need to accept that and allow them for
will
governance.
not respect them.
No, but that is what they've been claiming. That's
How can they claim that?
That is what they've been claiming. That una still not agree and understand.
No.
Say you've gone into
It's come back to the start. No. I disagree because I see a situation where up to now we all there. People like us, when they invite me to ACC, the whole world be know. I make it clear that was the last time people they begin for group. I say no. If I don't serve the nation, they say like account. Will not follow me? When there, then they call people and they go ACC. Then they call people and they go answer. They do that thing. Who's can respect? Then come calling us names, vilifying us, doing us all sorts of things. I mean, making us for make we not even survive. It is not even good for even their image. Because somebody like me, if President Buyo see me now, I get for good trust that then they all up me. I get for pay that and all that. I don't serve this country. You go feel say politically don't subdue me, but now the country they put in bad stead. Because the level where I don't reach, however I look at it, you know, go able to rob me of me service. This was what they were doing. We see effort too, then they do like the former president. I was here. I talk extensively, appealing to President Buyo, say, please help us respect the office of the presidency. I mean, to some extent, me I'm also along the line. Some of us will please the way they know will be know they do. They know the hit dividend because we see some difference somehow. But believe him in President Buyo in government, it gets some people that will be take the law into their hands. Up to date, some of us have evidences. I always tell people I want to be fair. I clamor for being a leader. He doesn't even know. Like this is what I just tell you. How can you as an ambassador go behave that way? The President Buyo no. I go hold me money, make that. Hey, don't send the money though. You know go like say Almami, what you go make? For now he pass me. Now we daddy for we all. But they are condescending to this level. So what you see here, there is the problem of indiscipline we don't permit, where some of us personally, it affects us. Honestly speaking, Lambrana, let me say this. Me na one person everybody know. I'm not averse to President Buyo coming to power. You understand? I don't say this.
You think so not deserve for loss?
No, I will go say we deserve for loss. This is a democratic country. If we don't win Friday, we come back with loss. What's bad about it? You know, see me, I'm not in this country. They comport myself. I'm working very hard for finding a living. What are they saying?
You might be an individual, but you still get people.
No, but the party not even going to make you feel. Say, maybe you get that difference. President Nkrumah come, he hand over power. President Buyo win. President Nkrumah come from the north. Right? For the good of our country. Remember, if President Buyo come from the south, God bless South power, why would not accept her? What is good around it? No, let us say a situation also say next leader they come from the east, they come from the west. If not so this country get for me, we are fine. But what is some of us concerned with would be the feel say when once President Buyo don't day, if Almami do something, handle me Almami with no spite, with no pettiness. Let me answer to the law. But other things dealing with me, take for instance, now they don't frozen the accounts of ministers, but then do them subjectively. Then pick on some of us. The same people who don't the same way, they pick some people and they give them. Some of us, they know they give it. They see people in passports. They see some of us, then they release other people who are in the same category. These are the issues I have problems with.
So you don't get your benefits?
Who's how they go pull out? They don't give me brother. You understand? But be the same people who all day the same category we all don't serve, then they give them.
Selectively.
Okay. This is why I keep saying, when you run a country or a home that way, I mean, it sounds unfair.
Okay.
You understand? But if you want out the rules, okay, we all don't serve now, so they subject to now, law investigate to now. I don't think I ever cry foul as a person, because he even fine. I always tell the APC people, if fine, now that he don't show to the people, say, the thing that they say will do, oh, they don't thief, oh, Nayampi, now people don't even understand. A young man like me, imagine I know me for come, I know can defend myself, then tell me, say, like what me younger brother once say, he go na 98.1, he say na 10 billion pounds. Now he then sending youth in fishes for the Commonwealth. How can I this country, I go to the same radio at the future. I explain to that and they die. So I don't have problems with that. The problems I have is the kind amount of divisiveness politically and other make it only gone. Now worrisome to people like
finally
us.
On this issue, if you are to assess President Bio over 100, how much marks you will get?
Well, I will not want to do that because
no, but you need to do it. How much you go get?
What you make I don't want to do that. I think President Bio will be done to tell them.
Okay.
That a state like this, you know, they promise people, say, oh, can fuel, will they bring a down? Will they pull the toll road? Will they rest, go they boku? We go turn around the economy. I'm a young man, but my experience don't teach me, say, these are things when are externally, they be affected externally. You don't get control over them. So what you want to let the people know, the economy today is difficult than with time. But the reasons, that if not just because of the bad politics where the SLPP by then be the preach, the power now more, and now they know able to tackle them, we are supposed to work together as a country. For instance, I know once you don't know, by my doctrine as a Christian and the way I come up, for can't blame you, Lambrana, for something we don't get control over. But because of the nature of the
you know they blame President
no. I'm blaming them now. But as I blame them, I'm bringing something where I want to let the people note. Let them be careful with the leaders. Any leader where they can tell you, say, why can't they change petrol in price? Begin doubt them. I go make less what they call. We know the gram. The petrol in price now external factors. The exchange rate, not to how they produce them. So if you begin can I can't see otherwise. That is the nature of politics where some of us don't rise up to. Let us talk and do things where go make people in the series in for fall away.
Over 100, how much you go give President?
Well, honestly, I think it is up to the people because we don't see anything. I don't see anything. No. I am not.
You're a Sierra Leonean. You're a politician. No, if you access in leadership.
We don't see anything. We don't go forward.
So
no, come on. I go see zero.
It's how much you go give?
No. But Lambra, what do they say?
Let's imagine now you're a Sierra Leonean and you assess President in government.
All I will tell you, the government not succeed compared to what they say and the promises. It cannot be zero. But now let's come now. If you have to understand with me, they talk extensively on the exchange rate. Wouldn't blame we. We say I do today. All man don't see them. They talk about the availability and the price of rice. A bag of rice is $4.50 today. They talk about fuel. I don't go OT7. They talk about indiscipline. When me personally, I didn't get problem with the president of this nation. With him background, maybe they think say by this time, if no more Lambrana, we get a leader where they forget about this patronage, where they forget about the followers, in most cases then, and then they cause the problem. You come, you take Sierra Leone, head on, one Sierra Leone, one people, you understand? Let the law operate. Let everything work, discipline operate. All other things will come. If there is discipline...
President Bio don't fail on that.
No, there is no discipline in this country.
So President Bio don't fail on that.
There is no discipline in this country.
I understand. Yes. Well, Honorable Little, like, if President, if you're the president for doing something...
Always when you meet, always when I tell you tradition, of all people, I understand the differences between the presidency and the president. I was once a member of parliament, where the president was a member. I was a minister of a government who make me principal advisor to the president, and I was an envoy of the president. I acted as president of the Persian Gulf, 4 countries, big countries. You understand? And I was made ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary. When I talk to a president, it's different from when I'm talking about presidency.
So talk to President Bio now, but what do you want to tell President Bio?
Okay, fine. If I'm talking to President Bio, it's my boss. Like President Kuma was my boss, and by the laws of this country, by tradition, any president, that is why I remain as a senior statesman. It is up to him. He can call me at any time, Salmami, so thing, what thing I make, so youth issue, what thing I make. So all I will tell him now, Mr. President, you don't get the opportunity for rule this country. You have an opportunity for leave your mark in the sands of time. Your people are suffering. there is hunger, there is disunity, tribalism don't rife, regionalism don't rife. We know God sent you for a purpose. We need this country at one. Just come back, see Alimami, see Keketuma, see other people all as one. How do you bring them together and make sure say they work for the good so that when the time done, they go turn back and get something from them about you.
Okay. Thank you very much. On that note, we move to another discussion now. We get for do with your ambition.
Thank you,
politics and governance. But let's start with the APC. What do you think about the current state of una party? Una just get an emergency conference. Usai, the former president, una chairman and leader, you know, make a statement. Describe certain people as Munku politicians, point at them saying that they're responsible for the problem of the party. But you are somebody who want to lead this party in the 2023 elections. What's your assessment of una party presently?
Well, our party, like any political party, the world all over, or Africa to be specific, it gets challenges because there is a struggle or a fight for leadership or for power. Therefore, everybody they count your scheme, everybody they advance your own thinking, then can stop the day. And be that as it may, there are bound to be challenges, right? There are bound to be difficulties. But by and large, the party, the membership is intact. The people are zealous. The people are determined. The people that don't appreciate say we are better than the SLPP or specifically the power government. They don't see the differences. So it's just a matter of who are concerned for all come together, we put two acts together. We get a leadership. We go match the 21st century.
You think you're not getting the right leadership right now for bringing us together with former President Nkrumah serving as chairman and leader?
I think say all this while we don't do together, even when we do in governance, we get them differences there. With the what they happen with the SLPP, the pauper, the differences. It's just unfortunate that is another thing we actually wish the people of this country for pay attention to. The political parties therefore rise up. Because once we get political parties like in our own country, we then self na fete all the time, even when they come in power. Like they continue APC? For fete, be it APC, be it SLPP. That's one big challenge that they will face as a nation. Now, people can argue, say, oh, APC, SLPP, they don't agree. I normally sit back and ask, what is the happy? Why SLPP to SLPP, they fetch this kind bad way? Why APC to APC? So to me, the people then for begin see the law begin look at individual characters then. For see how the country go before. Because the party themselves don't they fail we. Because the fighting is too much. You understand? Intra-party and across. If I don't say for right now, oh man, also, I can tell you, like, you get some people, I get friends. I get relations in the SLPP. Perhaps they go see me more than certain people in the APC. That in itself is a big problem for make people come to power and concentrate for work for the people. This is what me don't observe over the years. You understand? Now, SLPP in governance, they get this difficult task of, wanting for provide the basic, commodities or services for the people. They get people in the SLPP who then get their own agenda. Whether they want to eliminate, whether want to be this and that. We had similar experience. So when you talk about what did happen for now, we hope, but we get real unique way. By God, but when they come together, President Nkrumah has always been there for bring us together. Before him, President Momo was doing it. Honorable Edu
so you
was doing it.
You believe in the former Nkrumah leadership as chairman and leader.
He is our leader. I believe in him.
So he should continue to serve. You know, one part of the people away believe say he should resign and leave. A lot of people have challenged him. Una get case and court Sylvia Blyden, Alfred Peter Conte, and other people. Honorable, Bundu was here. He said same man should leave. He should resign and leave.
No, Lambrana, I believe say everybody in the APC knows say President Nkrumah now the one kind person will get concerned for all of us. So the issue of President Nkrumah living or not living, now human being, how can you expect President Nkrumah for the day to eternity? No, that is not even his thinking. It just happens if now you self did it, right? This was the man when the APC be go down. Now, through him, God Almighty make together with all APC kind of power. Now, APC hoping that way APC don't, after he rule APC for win back, APC can lose. And therefore, we have challenges. Imagine if we don't left before by this time. You they talk about fed just now. So they will not scatter passo. So probably.
So you believe in them for bringing come together for come back Napa?
He has a responsibility for unite us. President Nkrumah has a responsibility for bring Alfred Conte.
There are people seeing him as the
problem. That is always the case. You get people who they look at and so. But we all at APC know the situation and the reality. And President Nkrumah has a responsibility. Now, look at what is happening. He's now an international statesman. He's all over the place, bringing peace to other countries, bringing people together. APC scatter.
So do you agree with him that then people away call, way line up? These are the problems within the party. You not been there, right?
Which one? I've been there around.
The emergency conference. And flag bearers also we call.
Beside President, I know today. Beside President Nkrumah for talker, you see me as a problem. You don't follow me.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking. What do you think that was right? You agree with him?
No, the contest where you see him, I think people are not able to get them right.
Okay.
I imagine a situation where they feel say these are the people they want for be leaders. Therefore, if they genuine to the family of APC, they must come and work together.
Okay.
That is why I use that word, that phrase, munku. In the sense, you get people that we want to begin undermine them, compete them, where because now you get for lead, we don't begin see they go set people and they cost down the mama, and they go make people and they ostracize other people. Perhaps now that kind of thing they talk to.
And you agree with him on that?
Of course, I agree that he mean because I was with him when he made the count na power. We not been get this Mamikos, so no APC not to Mamikos party.
So
we not been get this fetch. No, of course not to Mamikos, but get people anybody with the banana munku style of politics. You get for Gole ambush for a campaign, you get for do this, you get for do that. You want to see the APC person down, and in fact he made a statement with factual that most cases. Law will not look at the SLPP, not to then our problem. Now, some of us don't experience it, and these are things when I was even youth leader. Go back and check. This was something I be they say. Law will not concentrate to SLPP. We have the opportunity for do what is right, canvas the people that believe in us, we can stay to eternity. You understand? But if people still believe in that, they narrow the politics to Machiavellian, to dogs of war, everybody want come with the people and they talk, overtaking is allowed, all these things.
But you think, say, former President Nkrumah, say, as a party chairman and leader, for take responsibility of the problem, it seems he was shifting.
How many times he don't tell the whole world, say, he take responsibility of the problems, and he's going to do everything possible for bring. That is what he's saying.
No, but in that conference, he didn't take responsibility. He was pushing it to certain individuals.
Because he believed by then, I will imagine a situation where he believed by then, say, then people in the way call, plus all of us, for don't come together and work together for the interest of APC. So what's the problem of you not coming together? Well, sometimes power struggle, everybody get your own with yourself. I'm sure by the time, because it be happen during time, but the fight not been this so. During in time, me, I've been there. I've been very much central. We've been get other people and me, they go now call this and that, but we've not been get this kind of thing where they happen. So at the end of the day, when it was time for all come together, it'd be easy for me.
So
and this is what some of us are advocating for.
Is it a leadership problem that una don't degenerate to this level?
I think it's part of it.
So former President Nkrumah should take responsibility. Is a leader.
They don't talk and try to say, I mean, he take responsibility and he's working together for camp.
Go get a conference now.
All of us.
He's pushing it to
all of us have a responsibility, the APC people. Today we see how Sierra Leone go.
So is it that you have leadership problem?
What?
When I get leadership problem.
Leadership in terms of what?
Bringing you together. You just
we are coming together. We not. How many people do already say they don't let APC join SLPP? It just happens in natural Lambrana. Our culture, even chieftaincy, where people in the faith, one mama twins themselves they struggle. Okay. But we are not. We know the outside. How many people do already say don't go join SLPP?
Comfortable with the situation right now?
Comfortable in what sense?
In the course where you say, the
course. No, of course. How many times you don't hear me? I don't denounce that. I was party youth leader. I don't denounce that. So no, let's not take way to that. I mean, that track day. Okay. We are a very composed, a focused, determined, a historic party in terms of development. No party don't take this country socially and infrastructurally in terms of development rich way. Okay. We had our struggles from inception. The days of Sheikh Stevens, S.I. Kurumasi, and the like. But, I mean, we get limits upon which we operate. And now in the 21st century, that is why people like us, we don't able to locate yourself, who purpose in our life, who come forward. Do you
think former President Nkrumah should leave now?
Should what?
Should leave as chairman of the party?
No, that one, when the time arrives, and I believe, say, President Nkrumah, they leave the party. I mean, not to you, you want rest. Okay. You want rest. I mean, that's why I'm running. I don't need for ask. You don't deny. Doing well as we are. If they come to a time just now, either you can be CEO or you go do something big. Nobody not even get for this, you get for no. I think not just the politics of people. There is no way President Nkrumah they continue for leave. No, he's tired. Okay. But before he left, he get a responsibility for bring us together. And we're there in a disadvantaged position. We have a government but very much repressive against us. Believe him, my brother. And however I look at it, he get the clout, he get the stamina for able to bring us on board.
Okay.
You understand? So I think we all for work together. The Silver Bladings, the Alfred Conte, the Bundu, these are all people I know. These are all people I worked with. They know me as I speak here, they follow me. And they know me, say me not to pursue they can talk with and know me.
Okay.
We need for come together, because if we not come together, even we say APC win, it will come back to the CISO. There will still be infighting, there will still be, we not go focus for do the work of the people.
Let me look at your ambition now. Waiting, you know, give you this drive. You know, one of the people who don't declare for
Saturday.
Yes. So, waiting are the ambition. Waiting make you self declare for be flag bearer of the.
I think say I don't come of age. I think say I don't get the experience, and I have been prepared by man and God Almighty for the job. You just need to look at my background. Me na we born at the north, begin school there, go school at the south. Most of these ministers, other people, is government officials, they are either my lecturers, my colleagues, or my OTSF classmates and other stuff. And I live in Boaji, Bubama, Kenema, briefly, Akai University in the West and Afrobe. And by my nature, I'm a mixer. So I don't able get a first, and that is why if you find out I think the way they think, I'm a liberal person.
Spiritual
that is one. No, not so spiritual. I tell you about the aspect of man.
You get dreams, say you for be.
Well, not a dream. You need for just trace me. Every human being has an assignment in this world. And there will come a time you just need to forget your purpose. Among the young people in the political class of this country, I believe Semina one of the young man, the way the young people in this country for proud of. Right? Beside this background, where Giusa don't live. So to me, I'm a practical solution to issues of tribalism, regionalism, pettiness, laziness. Lambrana, laziness don't cost this country more than Ebola.
Okay.
Laziness don't cost this country more than the COVID. I believe, say, the way me day with me team, the people who don't grow up, and no Sierra Leoneans, with some of the not politicians, we can constitute a team in this country where they work hard, where go make a difference in this country. And I they say so because let the people go back, go trace me. From school days, I don't need be small prefect, don't need do this, till go university, I don't need get small assignments. You talk addition, I don't be with minister. You are a young man, you followed me. The facts are there. Okay. Before my coming there and up to date what has happened. So I believe
so
all those things
that is
put
already
together.
enough for you for be president of if you are
responsibility. The price of greatness is responsibility. If I don't able to show responsibility in terms of experience, show me that young man at my age will get political experience past me in this country.
You get the support of former President Koma.
What do you mean?
Like it support your ambition for be flag bearer
as an individual.
Yeah.
I think I know you understand. President Koma not the.
No, but he's your leader.
No, but
you don't tell and say you want to be flag bearer.
No. I don't think, with all due respect, President Koma aware say. Myself don't declare for be flag bearer. But don't forget, this was the man.
Is it something you discussed with him?
No, not discuss him. This was the man who was a member of parliament in McKinney. By that time, they'll be less known. Now, only my colleagues who come to university and our schools will know me. Less known. He was the MP. He was the sitting MP with late uncle, Lawyer Seri Kamal, who was Attorney General, late Seri Kamal. I go there, I say, myself, one be MP. We not sit down discuss them. Not to matter dismissive. You know they dismiss people.
Okay.
A lot of people been kind of surprised. Why Alimami they come? Hey, this boy who say Anes Kuromade, Dr. Moses Zende, Uncle Baj Conte there, Seri Kamal, and I say the team up. I say no. Would that God Max in Ingo can perform this role where the people and go see a clear representation in terms of parliamentary leadership? I go to the race. He not block me, and we then into the race. Into the race, of course, at the end of the day, then give me symbol before then too. You understand? So from that day to now, you self what is it also. When I talk I want lead this country, you get a background of me, you go able to know. Now just a matter of comparing me to other people who want lead this country. Okay. Then when you come to look at governance,
you get him backing in support?
Good.
In either way?
I get the backing of many people.
What are you strength
now convince I get for convince.
What are you strength within the APC party? Yeah.
Be strength in the APC. Now me experience and me integrity, me experience and the leadership what I manifest in the APC.
Okay.
Believe you me, the APC people know me that when Almami speaks, when Almami says something, you know they say out of the basic belief of politics that is deceit. He's a honest, a diligent, and a genuine person. When Almami does on side, you don't want to know whether this na fuller, now maintain and so make. They look for people for provide results for let that society change.
Okay.
When Almami is on side, he go identify Lambrana, he go identify Moses, he go identify Andrew for say this, then get what it takes. He not care the background, he go bring her forward. Okay. And I believe when you look at my background, parliamentary wise, don't forget, I was an award-winning parliamentarian in this country, in 50th year anniversary, right? I was awarded master farmer in this country. I was a farmer. I'm a businessman, right? I was a minister of government. The facts are there with the young people of this country. And I was ambassador. What else left for a person who get? Show me anyone who they into this race will get that background.
So now that's where the former flag bearer, Dr. Samura Kamara, who served as minister, he served as flag bearer, he contest for una party.
A great man.
Won't he say he don't get more experience than you because he don't contest for the IC?
Well, with all due respect, I don't say he try for go. Dr. Samura na be big one. Honestly, this is a great man. We respect him.
Now you
by then, by then, Dr. Samura now believes in him for being flag bearer. Okay. Times don't change.
So now you believe in again.
The Sierra Leone they now where the leader way they need. Now a leader way every Sierra Leone know say as this turn president, nobody not afraid again say, oh me tribe, then they begin to so. Oh me they go disadvantage me.
Dr. Samura,
and not Dr. Samura they tell you. What you will look for now? Now a leader will understand the cardinal and the principal thing what we need. National cohesion.
And that's not in Dr. Samura.
No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not put word in my mouth. No, you are talking to Al-Imam.
I'm asking. Now one of the you say Dr. Samura Kamara. Now you say mention who get the qualities where you get. I don't mention one person.
No. Well, what I don't say. Okay, in the sense what I try for saying background in terms of governance. You don't talk as so Dr. Samura does serve as minister. Yes, I've been in a cabinet with him.
I've been a supervisor as foreign minister as well. He was supervising you as you were ambassador.
I agree. I know I love delve into that. I agree. Because those are some
and he was a senior minister as well. As Minister of Finance where he served, he was a senior minister.
If I should speak now, the way for speak, it go drag back to another thing. Some people go say, oh, these young guys are radical. A cabinet minister is a cabinet minister.
Yeah, but cabinet minister is a cabinet senior ministries. Ministries by cadre.
Politically.
Even budgetary allocation, they show the importance of the ministry.
Okay, be that as it may, when the time comes, we will argue, then you will understand when some of us say we don't get
So I just want to make this clear. You get better qualities than Dr. Samura Kamara for the race for big flag bearer of
Lambrana, I'm too old and experienced enough for answer your question that way. What I know, Almami Kamara is into the race. I don't give me background, I get this experience. And besides, I'm a unifier. I'm an organizer. I believe in fairness, right? I fear God. My history, my pedigree is there for every Sierra Leonean to see. Therefore, I think I can match up or more than any aspiring candidate in the APC as a first instance.
It look like you get
not specifically Dr. Samura Kamara.
You get big contenders.
Certainly.
You get former Vice President Sam Sumana.
Certainly. Another very great and powerful
you consider
man.
as tough.
Why not? Somebody don't get to the rank of Vice President. He thinks it's not an easy.
So again, come back to the point where they make.
Come
back to the point where you've been. They make that you're more experienced. You've served as a member of parliament, as an ambassador, as a minister as well. But you get all them people there. You don't think they qualify past you?
No. Well, if you want to use the word experience in governance, I can also tell you, say, I stand in a very good stead. In the sense,
the experience past
no, come on, Lambrana. I stand in a very good stead. Don't forget, I was not just a member of parliament, but I was a distinguished parliamentarian in this country, despite being a young man. The APC, my records are there. They are very proud, and the nation as a whole. Note it. Come to cabinet, who I meet with most of them are there. I was also a very progressive member of cabinet minister, right? And I went ahead to become an ambassador, understand, an envoy of this country, extraordinary and plenipotentiary, full powers for take decisions, you understand, for this country on behalf of the president and Sierra Leone. You think it's a small thing? What I am saying, I'm not specifically saying I pass all of this.
No, I'm not specific. I'm just saying these are the other people waiting into the race.
I just don't tell you this, not say. In 2007, President Nkrumah, who was the leader of the opposition then, was a sitting member of parliament in McKinney.
So that is what he's banking on.
So I'm not new to these things.
So that is what you're banking on, your parliamentary experience. And that
what's he left for somebody be a leader? Some of the mistakes the way His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio they commit so today. If he for been get experience, like he will come on a parliament, the lies the way they lie pana. where I be see some people they say, oh, now minister is responsible for this. That minister do no, he not be for do that.
So that's the advantage
Me
you
being
have.
a president, of course.
That's the advantage
I have
you
a
have
fear
against.
knowledge.
So that is what you have against Dr. Samura, Sam Sumana, and the others. That is the advantage you have against.
Well, if you want to take as an advantage,
no, I'm asking. I'm not taking. I'm
why
asking.
you asking? I'm also asking
You don't declare. Why are you not saying
Lambrana, you know Alimami when they talk to you. You understand? I'm a diplomat. I'm also, if you like, a youth
You're
minister.
a politician as well.
And a politician, a businessman. I wonder, you see, my
but
argument
I know you are
is,
somebody where they say things as it is.
of course, and I will continue. What are they saying?
So why you no one say things when are you advantage for the flag bearer of the party?
No, already, he left to you for conclude.
No, not to me. I'm not voting. I'm not a member of your party.
Okay.
I'm asking you. There are people who are members of your party. They are Sierra Leoneans who can be convinced that this is not the right person. If they get a flag bearer, we will vote for her. Or we go say, okay, now we party this, let we give this man flag bearer.
The APC people are aware that for the next person where they lead the APC, it will be an experienced person.
And you are better and more experienced than the others.
I am an experienced person, better than many who into this race. But I don't want to be good. I don't want to go to better than many who into this race.
I want to put you against the two main contenders where made on the where I see.
Because you notice that these are my senior people.
No,
so
no,
want me to come
I'm not saying I'm asking.
Why can't you progress?
I'm asking. You better and more experienced than Dr. Samura Kamara when I've been the flag bearer in the last election, and Sam Sumana we serve as vice presidents. We want to be on a flag bearer as well.
Among the many, I cannot tell you categorically, all things being equal, then two people are single out. They are my seniors. And if that is the case, for experience in politics, I will not tell you that I'm better than them.
Okay.
But I'm better than many in terms of experience, in terms of dexterity.
So you don't take yourself out of the race now. So let them give one and they will better experience than you than they give you.
No, Lambrana, I don't go that way. I don't tell you something.
If you get people in the race where you think say, I'm more experienced and senior than you, why you not why you not go support them people then instead of you contesting?
No, they don't tell you that.
Are you into this race to win it, or you just a contest say, okay, let me self contest so I can be relevant?
You don't ever go back as a journalist. You don't
I'm asking you. I'm asking based on what you said, that you get them two people who are way more experienced than you.
Can I answer you?
Yeah.
As a journalist, can you go back and find out whether I'm a joker? Is this the first time I'm contesting for a political position? That if that answers your question, I am into a race. I'm aware that these people are into the race. But I have a trust and I have a belief now, more than any time in the past, the APC and Sierra Leone needs a leader like me, where practically they can move this country, where they take development into politics.
Okay.
Where they make politics, they can be a disincentive to people them who feel say na a kind of enterprise. Where they change, where they make people go wonder if politicians or political leaders and they were able to unite people faster. Somebody will go able to make the law obtains for everybody. Look, Lambrana, as I speak, I don't go through the judiciary of this country. Right now, I get issues they're dealing with the police. Honestly speaking, I'm hopeful. Waiting at the sea. There are good and decent police officers in this country.
Okay.
There are excellent people in the bench, the judiciary. But there are people we need for appeal to. Like, let them understand that if they come to a point in life, serve your conscience and God or humanity. You don't need for go answer to an individual. With me as a leader, to my God, this issue of police, judiciary, other state institutions serving Mr. President, serving an individual will be a thing of the past.
Okay. Was this something you believed in when you were in governance as well?
Go back, give me one instance.
I'm asking.
No, I don't believe in it.
About
yes, I don't believe in it.
So you've been ever talk this with you've been the cabinet, you've been the parliament, you serve as ambassador, you be ever in any way tell former President Nkrumah say this is something we should change? Or now with the opposition now you think say it should be changed?
No. If I be beyond coming to politics proper, ever since I realized myself as a grown-up guy, go back and find out for my friends who in a senior secondary school, who in a university, let alone coming to parliament and cabinet. Everybody who don't interface with me will tell you that these are things who dear to me heart. And I bleed in my heart. I can't forward.
You be ever discuss them with your former boss? Say these are some of the things that you believe in.
I don't discuss in the cabinet. I get exposed internationally. When I get some of the things, they go to YouTube. How I present I mean, this nation, all of these things, the facts are there. Everywhere I go, these are things
you declare at a time where you get a case with the ACC. You're appearing in court.
Yes, sir.
And is this a ploy to shift attention from you know, your case from the public that you declare this time?
Why should it be employed?
I'm asking.
No, well, I may not consider as employed. I am in court because you know, and everybody knows, that then take me in a court, say, I not declare assets. You, as a Sierra Leonean, imagine that you are convinced, based on what they argue, how God make me, how I don't conduct myself, and my ability for do the job. You will accept anybody in this country for deny the people of this country the opportunity for put this country in place in destiny because I not declare assets, even if it is true.
You not think say that case they go affect your ambition of
why if I affect my ambition? Lambrana, I'm not in court because I rape. I'm not in court because I misappropriate. I'm not in court because I thief. Don't forget, for a period of 11 years, I don't serve extensively. They don't look at me. They don't investigate me. If they end up, don't forget, I don't want to dwell into that. But I'm hopeful, like I say, you understand, the judiciary. Not everything is lost.
You're hopeful say you will win the case?
But are they in court? You understand? But what are they trying to tell you? Now,
no,
you
but,
come
but
now.
This is a case. It's a corruption case.
How many instances?
What if it goes the other way and you are indicted, you are found guilty?
As long as, I keep saying this, when President Bio and the government do what is right, we all forgo before the law. The only unfortunate aspect of it is when people they bring politics into everything. Okay. That is my cry. That is my concern. If you take me to court as it is, me, I don't know how I managed to become a minister in this country without the government knowing my standings. I don't know how I managed to become an ambassador in this country without government knowing my standings. And to say it all, me not to believe in property. I only have one house. One house, Lambrana. Right? And this house, I think they talk about her. I will not acquire this land with my wife, with my family, before entering into politics. For all the periods of from that term, and at least I will do some businesses.
Okay.
Up to now, I have one house. So this issue of declaring or declaring,
we're not going to talk about the case because it didn't occur.
Exactly.
But what I'm asking...
What is important, please, Lambrana, what is important? The people of this country, for now, they're in position for think. Let the politics of this country not keep putting us back. The people enough for rise up, even if it is the intention of anybody for say, we get for make sure say alimami and in kind for nip them at all cost because we for pulling at the race. The people again for stand up and digest.
Do you think Jenna somebody want to pull you from the race?
Well, they talk about politics because honestly speaking, as a young man, I feel challenged. Now that make I believe see, some of us have a mission for continue for do the work we don't get. I don't serve this country.
So you're suspicious about someone?
I don't serve this country, Lambert. There is no chiefdom. There is no district where through the opportunity what will not give me through President Nkrumah, why serve this nation, why not impact positively. I remain here. I challenge anybody when I SLPP, young or old, when I was minister, when I was youth leader, when I was ambassador, we say I do an ABCD because of tribe, region, or because I have power. I challenge, if I have problems, perhaps it is within the APC. So for me, for make this country, all of this what I don't do, people they don't make mention of that. I already appeal to President Bio for making no say. Today they are serving. And therefore the political class, we have rules, PPRC. So now we try to get a system where we say like Adikam, like the professionals, take like the civil servants. They are together. Take like the police, take other professions. It is time for let we the politicians get limits to which we pursue ourselves. Because our job is sensitive.
Are you saying you're being pursued by the government? Is that what you're saying?
Well, for the sake of the law, I would not want to say that. But how we go want me for feel a young man like me, nobody know they give me job now. I don't serve this nation. I don't use me prime youthful age. I'm now 51. Me prime youthful age. I don't dedicate time to this country. I don't serve all sides. SLPP, former mayors, former great people, they applaud me for the service what they give. I don't do all of this today. What are they receive? My passport is seized. Me money for they get them block them. Right? I'm into court, not because I steal, not because I rape, not because I this. They say I not declare. How will you want me to feel? Is that a good reward for me as a person?
But you're standing tall. If you win the case, then you can go.
No,
off the hook,
win or no win, I appeal to you now and all Sierra Leoneans. Is that kind of case enough for deprive this country of a leadership where this country don't benefit?
So who don't want to deprive you of your leadership?
No. Let me just complete. Win or no win, is that kind of case enough for a nation, for let the people of this country accept her, for a person like me, we don't prove leadership at parliamentary level, we don't prove leadership at ministerial level, manning the affairs of the most critical part of the population, the young people of this country, bringing them together. Let me learn. In this country, when I was minister, the SLPP young generation in the Ministry of Youth Affairs, they served there. And the PMDC, they served there. All political parties, it was a policy. To a point, anything will be the camp. We they sit together. Now, so transverse all over this country. Is mine not declaring? Forget about winning, not winning. Is that enough for deprive this nation of a possible leader like me? We'll get the affinity, we'll get the ability for bless Sierra Leoneans, for bring them together, for unite this country, for bring progress, for work hard, for take this country forward.
So you consider the court case a fight against you? Is it either by the government or your party from within?
No, I don't have an answer for that. I think I don't talk to the people with regards my view. If this government feels it, the ACC feels it, you understand?
But you say you're a respecter of the law. You think the way people serve, they should be accountable.
Yeah,
but why you think saying somebody they pursue?
No, I'm not telling you specifically. What are the
but you are
if I'm for delve into that case, like the ACC man Sidoya, the law permits me, believe me, you will see what I will come up with.
You think you're being pursued?
Lambrana, what I want to say, it is up to the people of this country for watch closely. If all my service, with all what I don't go through, declaring, not declaring, I have one house. And that house, the Lambrana, as I talk, listen, that house there as I talk, is even for the public use now. And let me also clarify this for the attention of the people. The COI say me work for 3 years, and then put me salary at 555 million. For the respect of the people of this country, these are the things I'm worried about. Until we bring politics and governance to the truth and genuinely.
You not be represent yourself in the COI? Or you were represented?
I was represented, but what I want to say, one benefit will this country pay me, just one benefit, is 3 times that amount. For let the people let me know. It's 3 times that amount. At the right time, some of these issues may not supposed to be
So I want to ask about the COI as well.
Carry on.
You mentioned in it as well. And also, there is this reports about youth in fisheries program, how it was handled, how it wasn't handled. I got the Minister of Youth now the other day, Oman Bangura, and he was saying, now one of the project them way was misused and people enjoy.
But he went to McKinney on radio and said, one of the best, one of the most laudable projects, youth in fisheries.
He said something else here, and don't review them and all. So are they asking?
But they continued with it, and it was never there before my arrival.
So I'm saying, you not think say all here with all the good thing the way they talk about you say the COI, the Youth in Fisheries program, I think the way will come back at you with your ambition.
Lambrana, 4 years down the line, I don't make myself very ready to the APC. Sorry, to the ACC. The only thing the ACC bring about me to the people of this country that are not declared, therefore they took me to court. They don't check the Youth in Fisheries. They don't check all the projects there. Where all them projects there, then come to fusion during me time. The Youth in Fisheries, when I come, I spoke to Keketuma and others. Now $500,000 where the Prince begin. Inside there, they buy 3 vehicles, set an office, set all kind of things. 70 boats were built in this country. The minister came and said, now one of the most laudable things they will think about. Whether they refine it or not, they said don't go build about 70 boats with 5 billion. It is up to the people of this country. If the minister sit down and in debate.
You think that was a failed project?
How can it be failed? What project where we left where this government not continue?
But the government not able to get the money back. You know, give people them boats
up to the terroir they left there, left in the coffers over 100 million loans. Where the youth man they pay at the time of inception. It's not up to me to decide. But I will go say something of it. Show me that same project. I will challenge anybody in the youth ministry that even the times of the boats, let them go check the bank account of the Youth in Fisheries. I paid with my money 3 young groups them. You understand? One was in Pujao, one was in Bond, and another one with my money. Then they go there. Honorable Almami come in payment day. Look, I don't tell you just no say I not get affinity for wealth accusation. If they say it's a failure, why do they revive it? They are all over the place now. They talk about youth in farming.
you don't know what happened. They talk about youth village. Who don't know what happened? What else
No,
they
but
do
you,
for sure?
but you left there.
Let them come, I'm into this country. Let them show me who went through. In fact, let me tell you the truth what they know and say. I challenge them. Most of those projects, the National Youth Service Scheme, let them tell the people of this country who will pull money for make it come to reality, for make a take up to parliament.
Okay.
Some of these things, they are privately done. I started a new ministry, and I love what I was doing. I had passion.
So don't you think your name in the CY will always come after you with your ambition for big flag bearer?
That did not even
or
bother
your
me.
opponent then will use them against
That
you?
did not even bother me because I stand ready for defend myself. Now I'm in court for declaring, not declaring. But don't forget, that is not criminal.
You appeal the CI case?
Huh?
You appeal, the CI, you appeal
Why
the case?
not? Why not? Okay, let
So
the
it
people
seems you have a lot
let the people get this
So it
clarification.
seems you get a lot of work for do with
No,
the
that
courts
is I
than
not get work.
campaigning.
No. It just happens, say we don't narrow politics in Africa, or what would they see in this country, to a point where unfortunate that everybody has to be criminalized. We don't read books, the Prince, the Deeds, the Dogs of War. Look, it is time for this country for me to begin think about developed nation. There is a class of people who for they begin look at us. Look, until politicians will begin to professionalize politics, we know they get headway.
Okay.
Now, what am I saying? Whether you are in the APC, NGC, SLPP, all of these political parties, where they are serious, then for the grown people, then look at them, mentor them, so that when we get a minister, it's even a shame when a minister is found wanting for corruption, and the political party will blame. When a minister is, when a member of parliament is found guilty of corruption, the political party will come out is now for blame. Why am I saying this?
Why
Go
the
back.
individual not for take responsibility?
Why we say the political party then because they fail for do their job. You cannot just become a minister in Britain.
Former President Kumar groom you?
Come on, Lambrana, no one for letting.
I'm asking.
What I'm saying, I'm talking about the political parties.
So I'm asking again.
Our dream, President Koroma, President Bio, Lambrana, everybody as a Sierra Leonean who gave me the opportunity for serve. You would make me assure what they are capable of doing up to what they talk so. I don't think I just they can't declare for flag bearer because I want to.
Again, I want to ask you strength within the party. Waiting are your assurance of winning this? Waiting are your assurance say you go win the flag bearer for the APC party?
I want to salute all of us in the APC. Now that it has become clear that we will go for internal democracy by voting. And as long as we remain by voting, we now have a responsibility for appeal to the people of the APC with our ideas, with our policies. And what is going to interest you, I'm one of the longest serving politicians among the aspirants there. I am one of the longest serving. Few days away, perhaps they will be more senior than in terms of serving the APC.
Okay.
But majority of them, don't forget I've been a youth leader. And I've been a very active APC member far back my days from college and other stuff. So I am not new. The APC people know me. They know when you get Almami here, they know what exactly they expect. The only thing will disappoint them for Almami this was 6 months, 1 year, positive difference not happen. People are no benefit. You know, unite people. The truth not happen there. God fearingness.
So what are you strength within the party?
A great. I've been a youth leader. I'm not going to get a strength in the party.
Okay.
Name the other people.
What's your financial strength as well? You're contending
Jesus
against people
Christ.
with
Jesus
yes,
Christ.
I'm asking you because you say like you say you get for campaign, you get for appeal to people, you get other people them way don't serve in different positions, where possibly get the resources as well for campaign. What's your financial
This
strength?
is one thing, fellow Sierra Leoneans, world all over. I want for appeal to now let us rise up. We country, we not go allow them and take them to the drain. When we talk about leadership, we know they talk about money. Over the years, I don't see that happen. Two things we don't come inside. Everywhere I find myself today, as they talk about leadership, now trivial issues like tribe and money, for goodness sake.
No, but financial sense
No,
not
at
mean
the
say
camp.
you forget
At
money.
the camp, why are they
It
agree?
not mean say you for be rich,
Part
but
of-
you
no,
get
but
for run a campaign.
Part
you
of
need
the problems,
resources.
part of the problems we don't embark with today, where them political parties they are not able to organize and constitute themselves properly for the betterment of the politics of this country. Now this way talk about. Is it a contest for money? We're looking for a leader. I just say.
No, you
the
don't
basic,
misunderstand what they say. You say earlier, you say they don't block you resources. This side where you forget you benefit. You know they get time. You don't have a job. They don't seize you.
I think you before ask me how they survive.
No. Well, you go explain.
Before you ask me about the money.
No, you can explain. I say what's in a financial sense. I don't ask how much money you get. What's your
fine.
financial strength in going into this race? You can explain now.
Okay.
You can explain.
Fine. Coming from the background where they do, I don't prove to this government at the moment say, I don't prove to them say, a strong man can do what is necessary. With all these blocks, I accepted the reality. I'm working hard. Up to what they talk to ISO. I have at least 20 Sierra Leoneans in my payroll from a business I started with the very House of Forums. And now with the extend. So this is why you be see me I be in Jack Small where you talk about money. What do we need? We need leaders with ideas, with commitment. Now then they prepare the development. Not all money.
You get enough fund for fund your campaign.
I get enough funds in terms of ideas, in terms of commitment, in terms of trust. Trust. Lambrana, believe me, in country will get for move fast. Nobody will believe the political class. And me want come on the platform of law will make sure say people believe in the political class. I believe you might not like me, but you will always trust me. The APC knows that. Even if you don't like me, but you will trust me. I would trust. We go get a team now this country will go make not all man they go near politics.
Out of 100, what are you assurance of winning the race for the APC flag bearer?
95%. If
95,
APC,
that is very high.
If APC they look for leadership in terms of what they make inception of from the inception of APC, President Shekhar Stephen was not the richest, was not the most educated, was not the most elderly person, but he was the leader. Come down to President Momo. He was not the richest, he was not the most educated, and not even the eldest person. He was a leader. Down to President Kuruma, Eddie Toure, President Kuruma, SAT Kuruma, all of them. If that is true, the time is up for let the APC position themselves again by bringing a leader in the 21st century, in a democratic situation, we understand practically, we'll get within him how the people of this country for unite. I don't want to see a situation.
Are you sure of winning, if you're made flag bearer, are you sure of winning against President Bio? We already know the leader and the flag bearer for the SLPP party. You sure of defeating him?
When we get to that point, you will see the reality. Do you know why? There is one other thing people don't understand. In this race, there is something distinct about me. I'll tell you just now. Perhaps we don't forget that they say, I have been prepared by both man and God. President Bio, the problem of this country, we're responsible for the political divide is this. President Bio coming from the south and the east, he leave all Diabo school, he come, he enter the army. After some time, he can be, a military leader. He can be a president. So now when people grumble about President Bio in cabinet, is skewed towards the southeast, and when you check it, you get to go back and find out, say, most of in life, now people in the southeast, in company, them, friends, them, brothers and sisters he deal with. That is why you see him arguing that he get for work with people where he trust, where he believe. Now when you come, President Kuruma, he live na the north, he born na the north, he grew up na the north, he come na the west, he come college.
So I make it say na not.
And he come, let me land, let me make my case. So when President Kuruma come to power, although he get other people who will be able to influence the system like Victor Fo and other people, he brought in a lot of Southeasterners.
But President Bio gets
let me land.
We get some man
Let me land. Is it, if you want,
he get VP Jule from Putloko. So
when the time rights, we and the politicians will go begin debate.
It looks like you're being selective.
I want to make our miss this point. It's very important for Sierra Leoneans.
Make the point. Yes.
So when it comes, I can always tell people they want the way come on McKinney, Kabbalah, they reach Mashaka, then take the left, then come Freetown. They get the other Komobo, Kenema, then reach Mashaka, then take the left. There are very few of us. I read Dr. Samura Sefbi, they argue on that point. And for now, I'm the youngest politician who get that background. Where I don't need the north, I don't need the south, I don't need the east, I don't need the west. So a man like me, a mixer, a person who understands issues, this country will not get issues of tribe, it will not get issues of region.
Finally,
note that one.
Finally,
it's very central.
Finally, Honorable, if you go into the race and not get the flag bearer position, will you continue to stay in the APC?
Who's that will go?
No, I'm asking.
Certainly. I mean, APC, through and through. Not so like the other flag bearer, the way don't come, where they create problem like APC. No, come on, Lambrana. Anybody will come, with the people that they say overtaking is allowed. For goodness sake, look, when the contest began at SLPP, one statement will President Bio say, no, one statement will President Bio say, one thing I interview him, where he make as they say, me not to bulldozer, where they struggle here and Yumkela and other people. His argument was, well, who don't deny, who don't fight, who don't struggle in this country, say people who don't make a wait time count account. This is similar to happening. We have people in the APC who have no business for ask for leadership in the APC.
Finally, I will ask you this question.
Should not be asking.
Finally, I will ask you this question. As somebody who say na senior member na the party, you don't serve for long. You don't serve youth leader and you're a strong member na the APC. You think say the APC for reinstates and accepts Sam Sumana as a member?
Why should that be an obstacle? Has, from what we understand, say that we don't write a letter and don't reinstate her.
Okay.
Now, a conference, and look, let me be very clear with you. The APC is in opposition. And what we need is the numbers.
Okay.
Nobody.
You just mentioned some people in the
No,
week.
no, but Sam Sumana will take her. Sam Sumana had problems with us. We expel her. If we see the need back, we don't call her and say, let come. So be it. It's APC.
So you
he don't be vice president, now the APC for 7 years.
So you agree, so now for Gian flag bearer, lead the party?
No. We're not a Gian flag bearer. Understand this. Sam Sumana, if let come now the APC, let pin in box. What is the one where the people and they vote for, you understand? Now it go be the flag bearer. But the fact is, our family believe, let me say it here with no hesitation. Our family believe that Sam Sumana for Kamna, the APC, if the APC has chance, therefore bring Yumkela. If the APC can do it better, they should bring Prince Adin, because we have to bring more people and we prove to these people, to this nation, say, we are all people's Congress, not some people's Congress.
Okay.
And we are a political party. But the most important thing, we must get a way where we're able to train with leadership. That should be a dichotomy. I'm not expecting somebody where they can at the APC, less than 5 years, he wants to go be a leader. He doesn't understand the culture of we get them.
Right now.
We get them.
Okay, finally, finally, Honorable, you very sure say when they win the 2023 election with you as flag bearer?
With me, I'm a winner.
Okay.
I'm a winner. With me, we not the APC not the just win. But this country will ever remain for be proud. So you believe so you
believe so you beat President.
This country will ever remain for be proud if God make them possible. That is why I'm appealing to you now. All my company will go school. All my family, my brothers and sisters. I'm not saying I'm Saint Almami. I have my excesses. But the good things where you know we say Sierra Leone day. Sierra Leone needs national cohesion. Sierra Leone needs development.
So
Sierra Leone needs hard work. Believe you me, in Bo, most of my colleagues here today, when I be big men, my name was the Redeemer. And they know why they call me the Redeemer. If you go to the APC, if they're honest, even the one they way doubt me at the APC, perhaps they're not comfortable with my ability for do only and say only what is right and correct.
Thank you very much, Honorable Almami Kamara. One time, member of parliament, minister of youth, and also ambassador to the Republic of Iran. And it don't declare intention for big flag bearer for the APC party, and we've been talk about that in governance as well. My assessment of the SLPP-led government and President Bio in leadership. Thanks for your time. We appreciate you. Hopefully, we'll get you in subsequent edition for talk about your ambition. Thank you very much, Honorable Almami. Well, now they end the program hot seats. Pleasure thank to our guests for today, and thanks to our viewers them for our comments and suggestions. As always, we consider them and think them very, very important. Thanks to the technical team for their support to the program. We'll meet back. I'm going to continue for YV.